Welcome to Chapter 10, everybody. Chapter 10, we're going to explore alcohol. Alcohol. In nomenclature, the name of every alcohol ends with OL. So over here, I'm just going to write OL. 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 And this one, I'm going to put a 3 in front of it. How come? It's on the third carbon. Okay, so that's hexan 3-ol. Hexan 3-ol. Stereocenter is S. All right. Now, where do you think carbon 1 is in B? On the right side here. Alcohols are the most important functional group in this course. So we finally hit the pinnacle. So OH has to be on carbon 1 in a ring here. So that's a 1-ol. And it's a cyclohex with the double bond where 2En, 1-ol. And this stereocenter, I have no idea. We got a 1. It's tricky, but this is a 2 and a 3 and a 4. 4 is now here with a double switch. And that's an S. Now, this one following our rules, careful. So it's not a dimethyl up there, is it? So this is a dec. 9-ene. 3-ine. 2-ol. That's a 2. 2-ol. Stereocenter. There's no stereocenter. Done. Oh, he tried to trick us. That's not a stereocenter on the end there, is it? How do you know it's not a stereocenter? You got methyl and methyl. They're identical. Why is there no stereocenter? Because 2 of the groups are the same. There isn't dimethyl. Oh, there is a methyl, though, on 2. And you don't say dimethyl. That was her question. Why don't we say dimethyl was her question. And the answer is carbon 1 is not a methyl. It is part of the chain. There's only 1 methyl on 2. That's this species right here. That's a methyl. And this last one is a special kind of alcohol called a, I don't think it's going to surprise anybody, phenol. We know what a phenyl group is with a YL. And some of us have attempted, I think 2 students in this class have attempted to tell me that phenol is a phenyl group. They can explain what the result was there. They lost a quarter point. Because phenol is a molecule, it's right here, and phenyl is the group right here, right? C6H5, that's phenyl. They are not the same in any way, shape, or form, except for the ring. So phenol has a group on position 4. 4 is propyl. And some of you know this already. You can replace that 4 with a P. What does the P stand for? Oops, that's supposed to be phenol. What's that little P? Para. So in disubstituted benzene, which they love putting on things like the PCAT, MCAT, DAT, they love those letters, the OMP letters. And if you have a benzene I don't know what's happening over there, everybody. If I have a benzene with a group on it, a group being group A, then this position here is called ortho, short form O, as is this position. They're both ortho. They're one away. The next position over is called meta. Just ignore me, fine. Meta. And the one farthest away, the one you guys already told me about, the P. M is the letter for meta, and then para is in blue. This position right here, para. And that's the first one you saw because you learned about para-toluene sulfonic acid. Since we're getting close to the end, now we understand that this is toluene and a sulfonic acid is SO3H. Para, toluene, green is toluene, sulfonic acid, short form PTSOH is a acceptable short form. You've seen HOTS. We like HOTS, it sounds cool. These are all just asides, things we've learned that seem to be related to things we're learning now. You don't need any of the asides on your activities. So there you go. So we've named those 4. And now we're going to take a stab at drawing. Isopentanol. Oh. How do you draw isopentanol? You draw an isopentyl group. And where you would attach it to a chain, like an isopentyl group, you attach it to OH instead. So isopentanol, you got your 4 carbons in a row with a branch on the second one. And the OH is there. Isopentanol. Pretty nice. R3 cyclopentyl 3 nonanol. Yeah, there's a problem with this one. It doesn't have a stereocenter. Oh, it does. Never mind. I take it back. I thought it was cyclic. It's not cyclic. It's got a cyclo group in it. That's what confused me. So you got to watch it. So you're going to draw non-an-all. Let's draw non-and first. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Carbon 3 here. Got 2 groups on it. One's an alcohol. How do you draw a cyclopentyl group? What shape has it? A pentagon. On carbon 3. There you go. Stereocenter needs to be R. It already is R if 1, 2, 3 connect because I shouldn't do that. I should do this. Why do you think that's a good spot for the dash? It's the 4 group, isn't it? And 1 connects to the cyclopentyl. O goes to cyclopentyl, goes to the pentyl on the right. 2, 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah. That's good. I apologize. It went into the next name. This may be a new group for some. I'll say it verbally. You ready? Here it is. Benzyl is to allele as phenyl is to vinyl. Whoa. So I'm trying to hint that there is actually a phenyl group in a benzyl, but it's got the extra CH2 where it's attached. Benzyl is just like allele compared to vinyl. What's the difference between allele and vinyl? Which one has more carbon? No, vinyl has 2. Allyl has 3. You take the vinyl from the vinyl and you rip it off and you put a CH2 attached to the chain and then you put the vinyl back. How do you do a benzyl? You draw a phenyl, rip it off the chain, put a CH2, then attach the phenyl to the chain. So you'll know when we draw it that it's not a phenyl, it's got an extra C. So you're going to draw cyclodec 5-enol. This looks like a job for a circle with 10 dots in it. It's been a while. Five-enol, and it looks like I forgot to say where the ol is. This can happen. I would like to point out this molecule right here can be called, no, that's not the one I'm talking about. This one here, this next one, S-cyclohex 2-enol. You did not need the 1. The 1 was redundant. Good word, redundant. You didn't need it. If you say cyclo and it ends with ol, I know where carbon 1 is. It's the carbon that has the ol. What's the ol? The OH carbon. Okay? It's nice when I leave it there for you because it reminds you. But I did not have to leave the 1 there to remind you. So once again, this one doesn't have a number for the ol. It has a number for the ene, but not for the ol. That means, you know, 1 is the alcohol. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have a double bond between 5 and 6. And it needs to be E. Keeping in mind, you're going to put 2 groups, no, just 1 group on 6. Tell me how to draw a benzyl. You're going to draw a benzyl in purple. You draw a CH2, then a phenyl. Now, 2 people in this room forgot that you're not allowed in nomenclature to write a pH there. They tried. They lost a half point. You can write pH as a short form on any part of the test except for part 3 where you're supposed to tell me what these groups look like. It makes sense, right? So that's a benzyl. Do we have everything? We have not really made this double bond E. It's not obvious. I hope you do see that the purple group is the 1 and the ring is the 2. So I need the 1 on the opposite side here, which means the 2 is the H, and that's the 1 there. Make sure you draw that H down with the 1. If you had drawn the H up, I'm going to draw it temporarily right now. If you had drawn this H here, that is Z. That is wrong. Right now it's an octet violation. Okay. Okay, and stereocenter, you're going to have to put the H on. And 1, 2, 3 does go clockwise, so I'm going to make the H a dash and the OH on a wedge. There you go. That's a wild looking dash. And life's not complete without a bicyclo, so here's a bicyclo. What do you think a hydroxyethyl looks like when the hydroxy's on carbon 2? What do you think? Not just an O, hydroxy. Hydroxy is what you call an alcohol when you have to call it a group instead of part of the chain. Ah, yeah, it's a new thing. So we'll work on that. There's also another alcohol as part of the ring system here. 771, you want to stick with the old dots. Draw a happy face every time. 771. Well, you got the 2 bridge heads. Don't count those for your 7s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, That's a lonely little dot over there. And where's carbon 1? You decide. It's got to be one of the black dots. 2 can be the blue dot to the right above or below because the bridges are the same. We never go to the middle first. And now we have the option, so let's do it. 2. And that means 9 is here. Hey, what's between 8 and 9 in this molecule? That's 9. Sorry, 7. Sorry, what's, yeah, between 8 and 9, and I just didn't write the 9 right. Wow. There's 8 and 9. What's between 8 and 9 in this molecule? A double bond. That's not very clear. Make sure the green one looks black and a double bond right there. There we go. Group. On carbon 8, there's a group. We just have to decide whether it's up or down. And there's a reason why I'm going to draw it down. 1, 2. That's 2 carbons. That's an ethyl group. Do you agree? What's on the end of that? OH. What's a hydroxyethyl? Yeah. What's also on carbon 1? Same answer. Then OH. I think we got all the groups. Yes. Now why is it Z? Well, you want that on here? You don't have to. It's got a 1 for the hydroxyethyl. And it's got a 2 for the CH2CH2. And on the other side, it's got a 1 for this. If you remember, this bond starts here, so the 1s are on the same side. You see that? And the 2's way up here. It's just a weird drawing, that's all. 2's are on the same side, and the 1s are on the same side. There's a Z, as it should be. Stereocenter on uno needs to be R. Right now, the numbers go 1 for OH, 2 for CH2 that goes to a branch, 3 that goes, the CH2 goes 6 times, and this goes 7 times. And right now, it would be S. The fix, sorry. Don't want S, I want it to be R. Let's put the 4 on a wedge. And that on a dash. There you're done. That's a beauty. Good start to alcohol. Oh, we didn't finish. No, don't. There's a part 3. It says for the sp3 alcohol, this one, that one, and that one. I think everything except the last alcohol is an sp3. So let's go hot pink for all of our classifications. Somebody said primary? Thought I heard primary there. This one's tertiary. Up here, secondary. Over here is primary. And over here is tertiary. Here's secondary, tertiary, and don't do the last one. That's an sp2 carbon attached to OH. It's a phenol. If you want to know the category, it is a phenol. FYI. Category equals phenol. You don't bother with a degree sign. Phenols are special. And that's that. You ready for activity 2? Why not? Yeah. Yes. What is it called when an alcohol group's on a double bond? We've done it, and they don't like staying like that. They're called enols, and their typical reaction is to undergo. They like tautomerization to become either a ketone or an aldehyde, depending on how many C's are on the alcohol C. Yeah. Enol. So that's that, and I think it's officially time to quit that one.